him too.
Love you. Gordon. Always be a Gordon. Alright. Okay, so for people that haven't seen you in a little bit of a while, lots of people have commented on you looking a bit naked. We were just wondering where the mo went.
That's a good question. 12 months ago, I took retirement from work and bought a caravan and went for a trip all up through the middle of New South Wales and then out to Longreach and Winton, and from there across to Rockhampton and down the coast. And at one stage, my wife said to me, "How long have you had the mustache?" And I said, "About 40 years." 40 years or something like that. And she said, "I wonder what you'd look like if you shaved it off." So I'd had a few beers at that stage. So I just went in and shaved it off. And it hasn't been back since, so it's been missing. Thanks for noticing. For a good 14, 15 months. But you're just like most of the other guys that walk up to me now, and they walk up and they say, "I haven't seen you for a while. When did you get rid of the mo?" So it does sort of become part of the persona.
Okay. What advancements in refereeing have you seen since you first started in 1988?
Here at Knox.
Yes.
Yep. I started refereeing 50 years ago in Ballarat. Two lifetimes ago. And we had metal whistles. There was only one referee on court.
I thought yours would have been wooden.
Sit on that. Sit on that. I'm sure there's a plane leaving for somewhere in the world we can get you on. I think the support that comes to referees, the training and the standard of the games in various up and down, from the bottom of the little kids to the big fellas that play during the domestic. Some of them think that they're the best players in the world, and others are, but more or less they can play basketball, and to be part of refereeing them and being around that is, I think, the biggest thing to see. The number of referees, I walk in, like I walked in after being on the last trip that we had up to Queensland and spent like 8 weeks away, and I came back and there was a school that had been released and there was 30 of them around, and I just walked up and went, "G'day, how you going?" "Yep, who are you?" And we brought in a whole 30 new kids, and to try and sort of remember their names and those sorts of things, it's a big job. And when you go, there's 300 kids that, you know, if I come in on a Saturday or I come in on a Sunday and there's a new kid that's come up onto the roster and I haven't met him, the first thing I say is, "How long have you been around?" I don't say, "Who are you?" I say, "How long have you been around?" And they'll say, "Oh, I've been a referee on Saturday afternoon for the last 4 years." They're not a newie, I just haven't met them because I don't ref on Saturday. But, you know, it's just wonderful, real, just wonderful.
Lucky last, what's your fondest memory of supervising Thursday nights? If there are any.
How long have you got?
I don't know about fondest memories, but there's definitely some wonderful memories. I do remember one night on a Thursday night, there was a team of guys that used to come in, and they used to come drunk. And we used to try and throw them out as soon as possible. And I remember Tony Hawk one night had him, and this guy carried on like a 2-bob watch, and Tony sent him out. A few minutes later, someone from the other side carried on, and Tony sent him out. Oops. And then another guy from the first side got thrown out. I think Tony was down to about 3 on 3. So we had about 4 outside. And I think Meredith Smith was on the door. She came in and she said, I think we've got a problem. There's a full-on brawl outside. We had to call the police. They came from Barania, which was just around the corner. And there was hell to play over that. But yeah, and those 2 guys turned around the next Thursday night and turned up to play. Drunk as skunks again. Yeah, it was all my fault. So that would be, you know, the funniest thing that I've seen. Yeah, definitely. Thank you. Thank you. Yes. And just one thing that I'd like to say. About 16 years ago, the Knox board used to require the president or a representative from the Knox committee to go to the board meeting and report. And for a number of years, I reported at the meeting. And through working with the committee and so on and so forth, the committee asked Knox VBRA to supply an actual committee member with a vote. And for quite a number of years I served as that person. And from that point on, I think the association had an ownership of the referees, and the referees had a voice and had the opportunity to put their case forward to the board. And today is a result of 16 years of incredible hard work from an enormous number of people. And I am so proud to be part of it. So thank you. Thank you very much.
All right. We've just got 2 things we're going to do quickly before Ken Andrews and Matty Gordon go up. I'm going to give you an update on the scores in the trivia. Team Heather is on 10 points.